Yeah. Now we'll move on to the January 2025 question paper. January 2025 question paper. So again, as I told you, what we have to follow is first we need to read that compulsorily the first three lines. It will give you the fair view that what exactly they are asking. So here, Galaxy Cube Private Limited. First of all, Private Limited important for RCM. If there is any question from RCM, Private Limited is the important one. Registered in Gujarat. Remember that person is registered in Gujarat. Engaged in various lines of business, providing the following details regarding its transactions during the month of May 2024, ITC related. Once you read this, the next step that we follow is to go for the last one. Compute the net minimum GST payable. It's not like the previous question paper, 2024 September wala question paper. There they have asked only OTL and ITC. Here they have asked net minimum GST payable. And they have provided the rates, CGST, SGST also. Read this additional information. During the course of filing the invoices, accountant identified an invoice dated 31st 3 2024 issued by Mr. Mahajan, whose residential house was taken on rent for managing director of the company for his residential use. You remember this is under reverse charge. Glass government may where the residential unit after that glass government 5 if I'm not wrong 5AA where residential house is given by any person to the registered person, and if registered person uses it for business purpose, here it is taken by company has taken this for MD has used it for residential purpose. See, residential use, but MD has taken no. See, my company has one MD. My company gives residential house to MD for his residential purpose. For MD, it is residential purpose, but for the company, it is not residential purpose. See, proprietor, I am the proprietor. I take residential house for my residential purpose. Now it is exempt. But company is taking the house for residential purpose of the MD. But here this is not the residential purpose of the company, it is the residential purpose of the MD. That means business purpose it is. Company has taken residential house for business purpose. So this is under RCM, reverse charge mechanism. Company has taken house for MD, and that MD is something related to the business, so that it is RCM. So we'll study that. We will write that while calculating ITC. All the figures given above are exclusive of GST. All inward and outward supplies are intrastate except where required. Subject to the information given above, all the conditions necessary for availing the ITC have been fulfilled. Okay. Okay. Now we will read this point number one. Supplied latest technology laptop. So we will start writing. Okay. First we will calculate OTL. Point number one. Read that. Supplied the latest technology laptop. Now Galaxy Q supplied the latest technology laptop with the touchscreen option to the managing director's friend. Now tell me, uh, the open market value of that laptop is 90,000. To managing director's friend, it is given for 60,000. But actual value is 90,000. Which one you will write in the invoice? 60,000 or 90,000? So that is actually value of supply. You remember section number 15, subsection 1? What section number 15, subsection 1 says? Transaction value is the value of supply. What is transaction value? Price paid or payable. Transaction value is price paid or payable. Where, remember two conditions. Buyer and seller are not related person and price is the sole consideration. Here price is the sole consideration. Only money is given. No other considerations are given. Whether the buyer and seller, Galaxy Cube Private Limited, and the buyer, seller is Galaxy Cube has supplied. Seller is Galaxy Cube. Who is buyer? Managing director's friend, not managing director. If the purchaser is managing director, directors of the business are related persons. But the managing director's friend is not related person. If it is not related person, whatever paid or payable is the value of supply. So the value of supply is 60,000. So value of supply, sale of laptop, sale of laptop. The value is 60,000. And here, CGST, SGST or IGST, uh, somewhere in the question. Okay, here in the additional information we have discussed, all inward and outward supplies are intra, except where details are provided. So here I believe that it is intra. And what is the rate? Laptop is goods, so 6%, 6%, CGST, SGST. So is equal to this into 6%. Sorry. Into 6%, that is 3,600, is equal to 3,600. CGST, SGST. Correct. Now point number two. Second one, supplied printed letter cards to MK Industries, a registered person in Gandhinagar, Gujarat. Logo design was supplied by MK Industries. Now, see, Galaxy Q Private Limited. Your business is Galaxy Q Private Limited. You got an order for supplying the printed letter cards. People, you remember we discussed about the printed or printing industry circular. We discussed about printing industry circulars. So the two circulars were there. If content is important, did we discuss about this? If content is important, then it is supply of service. Printing is supply of service. If content is important. But here letter cards are important. Letter card. You remember we discussed in the class that where, see, if I get a order for book, you have to give me the content for the book. Book, if I have to print the book, you have to give me the content. So their content is important, not the book. So it is supply of service. If I print and give the book to you, it is supply of service. Though goods, book is a good, but printing is a service. Though book is also involved, it is supply of service. But letter card with the logo. Only the logo have to print. So I did print the logo and I give you the letter card. What is important to you? Logo or letter card? Letter card. So it is supply of goods. This is composite supply and supply of goods it is. Supplied letter card. So what is the value? Total 5 lakhs. 5 lakhs. And this is CGST or SGST, IGST. This is CGST, SGST because nothing is provided. That means CGST, SGST. So here, okay, again it is supply of goods. So that's 6% multiplied by 6%. So it is not service, no. Letter card is not service. It is supply of goods. Next one. Provided services for of transportation of passengers by omnibus. People remember omnibus section number 9, subsection 5 under e-commerce. E-commerce, okay. Just recall what did we discuss about section number 9, subsection 5 under omnibus, that is transportation. HATR, T for transportation. Transportation services, 2 points. Open the chart. 2 points were given by omnibus, then given by omnibus and other. If it is given in other mode, then eco will pay GST to the government. But if it is by omnibus, And 2 points here. If omnibus is company, then company has to collect and pay the GST to the government. If omnibus is other than company operator, then eco will pay. Correct? Here, omnibus service is provided by whom? Galaxy Cube Private Limited. So service provider is omnibus and company it is. As it is company, company has to collect the GST. Here, company should collect GST on 12,58,000. Provided transportation services through omnibus. Provided transportation services through omnibus. What is the value? 12,58,000. 12,58,000. This is. Take a second. Okay. So 2,26,440. Wait, it is IGST provided services omnibus. No, CGST, SGST it is. Cancel. So here, as it is CGST, SGST, and it is service. So if it is service, then what is the value? 9%, 9%. No. 12,58,000. CGST 9% is equal to this into 9%. 1,13,220 is equal to this. So CGST 1,13,220 and SGST also 1,13,220. CGST 1,13,220 and SGST. Done. Okay. Now the next, fourth point. Provided catering services to Excel University of Patna, Bihar, which is recognized by UGC for granting recognized qualification. Sir, services given to educational institution by way of catering services is exempt. But you remember, catering services, security services, and transportation services. If these three are given to primary and second preschool and secondary higher primary, secondary higher school, only then it is exempt. But this is university, this is not exempt, right? Catering services. Catering services to university. This is not exempt, this is taxable. So here 2,12,000. 2,12,000. This is CGST, SGST, or IGST. Bihar. What is the place of supply? From Gujarat to Bihar. So it is IGST. Don't miss this point. IGST it is. And how much is the tax? Is equal to this into 18%. Okay. 38,160. 38,160. Later, fifth one. So done with this. Made supply of goods in territorial waters to the blue waters. You remember territorial waters? If anything supplied to territorial waters, place of supply is the state where the nearest baseline is located. See, made supply of goods in territorial waters to the blue water sink registered in the state of. A second. Huh. The made supply of goods in the territorial waters to the Blue Waters Inc. registered in the state of Maharashtra. Such a place of territorial waters was at a distance of 5 nautical miles to the baseline of coastal state of Gujarat and 7 nautical miles to the baseline of the coastal state of Maharashtra. Which is the nearest one? 5 nautical miles to the baseline of the coastal state of Gujarat. So nearest place is Gujarat here. So the place of supply will be Gujarat. Correct. So that place, territorial waters, is nearest to Gujarat. So place of supply is Gujarat, and the supplier is also in Gujarat. So it is intra. So it is intra. The value is 4,50,000. Made supply of goods. This is goods anyhow. Yeah. Ignite. So here, supply, supply to TWI, territorial waters. So what is the value? Value is given as kitna? 4,50,000. 4,50,000. And it, as it is Gujarat, so it is CGST, SGST, and it is goods, so that it is 6%. Remember, it is 6%. Okay, so totally 27,000. Purchase goods from DK and Co. So they have purchased the goods. This is about ITC. Okay, that is about ITC. So what is the total OTL? Total OTL would be 1 lakh 6, sorry, 1,73,820, 1,73,820, and 38,160. This is total OTL. Please remember, while writing the answer in the exam, please add the note also. Please do add the note. So if you don't add the note, you will not get the marks. Please. I have not added the notes here, but you have to add the note. What you will write for the notes? That is the provisions. Provisions you need to write in case when you are writing the notes. Provisions are very important. Now we will calculate the ITC. Okay. Is there opening ITC given in the question? First, see that whether opening ITC is provided. No, there is no ITC. Opening ITC is not there. Directly write purchased goods. First point, purchase goods from DK. So it is purchase goods from DK and Co. registered composition dealer. Composition dealer. So 000. If you are purchasing goods from composition dealer, you will not get the ITC. You will not get the ITC. So this is ITC is blocked here. Section number 17.5. And here, additional information during the course of filing invoices. I told you this is under RCM. Sir, if I pay any GST under RCM, will I get ITC of that? Yes, you will get the ITC. Okay, here, Mahajan, residential house. So they have not mentioned where the residential house is and what is the place of supply. We believe that it is intra. If nothing is mentioned, see, all inward and outward supplies are intrastate, except where provided. Here, nothing is provided, so we will consider it as intra. 50,000 into what is the rate? CGST 9%, SGST 9% for services. 9%, 9%. 50,000 into 9%. Uh, Residential house taken for business purpose. So IGST 0, CGST is equal to 50,000 into 9%. So 4,500 here, 4,500 here. So this is the total ITC. Total ITC is just 4,500. See, all other informations are covered. Correct. Now, calculation of OTL. I mean, cash payable, computation of GST payable in cash. First, write OTL. What is OTL? IGST. How much is IGST OTL? 1,73,820. Sorry, not that. That's not IGST. IGST OTL is 38,160. 38,160 IGST OTL. CGST OTL 1,73,820. SGST OTL 1,73,820. So this is OTL. First you have to deduct less IGST ITC. Is there IGST ITC? Nothing. Zero, zero, zero. Balance is this is the balance. Less CGST ITC. How much is CGST ITC? 4,500. SGST ITC is also 4,500. Correct. Both are same. I will just deduct it. Less CGST ITC and SGST ITC. Both are 4,000. It's not put that in the separate column or separate row. Directly write that here. 4,500. Now, later, the balance is payable in cash, correct? Balance is equal to 38,160 and here is equal to 1,73,820 minus 4,500 is equal to 1,73,820 minus 4,500. So this is the balance. But is it the balance payable in cash? No. RCM you have to pay? No. RCM may, see, look at the irony here. First RCM you have to pay and later you have to take ITC. So I have taken ITC here, but I did not pay. So I have to pay that tax under RCM payable in cash. 0, 4,500, 4,500. This is payable in cash. And finally, total amount payable in cash. How much is the total amount payable in cash is equal to 38,160 plus 0 is equal to this plus 4,500 and this plus 4,500. Correct. So I did not put the line here so that you may get confused. See, I'll clarify that now. Okay. Is this clear? This is the answer, which is amount payable in cash. So please do check that. Computation of OTL, computation of ITC, computation of GST payable in cash. Okay. I hope this is clear. And look at the answer. Answer key mein. Answer please. Total amount payable in cash. See, they have written such a big notes there. Please do make a note of it. You have to write the note. See, 173,820, 173,820, 38,160. 38,160, 173,820, 173,820. So this is about the compulsory question which we had to discuss. I hope you are enjoying this. I'll come up with one more video for the next question paper. Okay. Bye.